You know, but life gon' do what it do. I see you. Life. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Make 'em clap to this. What's this?
More grateful for my blessings and what I do have rather than what I don't have.
You said a mouthful, and I want to say thank you for being liberal enough to share that openly. Say that again, man. What's your name for the record?
James.
James.
Yes, sir.
Yes, James. So you were saying again about counting your blessings. That's important. And it appears that you may be kind of displaced right now. Are you displaced looking for?
No, I'm not displaced.
Okay. Because I see you here quite a bit. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah, here. But nevertheless, man, what's your testimony, man?
No testimony at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Just to be alive and well is a testimony.
Yes, and being the best person that I can be.
That's real. Man, so tell me, man, how long you been coming here though?
I've been here for a while.
Yeah. It's cold out there though, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
I see people just looking for a refuge, looking for somewhere to sit down and get warm.
Yes, sir.
You know, and not only is it cold outside, but it's a cold world. Would you agree?
True.
And being in the situation that we're in as a people, would you say that you're going through, or would you say that you are experiencing what I call black fatigue?
Yeah, it was called. yes, sir.
Inmates to society, where you're not locked up physically, but you could be locked up in a state of mind, you know, spiritually, poverty, you know, a lot of those elements is what keeps us inmates to society out here. We try to go get a job. We got strikes against us already because of the color of our skin, but you don't let that stop you. You got to keep on pressing on, ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Indeed. Praise God. Well, hey, man, have a great rest of your life, man, and stay blessed by the best.
Thanks. You the same.
Indeed. One love. Good day to you, sir. First of all, hey, man, this is Inmates to Society. My name is Kente East.
Sure.
Inmates to Society, XL Pro Radio, where we're keeping you in mind to remember to take it one day at a time.
Cool,
and what's your name for the record?
My name for the record is Mark Herring.
Mark Herring.
I grew up in a little small town called South Bend, Indiana, brother, on an alley.
That's
in
real.
the Midwest, 3 blocks from Notre Dame University. I'm a high school graduate. I played on the #1 team in the state of Indiana back in 78 and 79.
Mm-hmm.
We were picked to win the state both years. 44-3 in my high school career.
Right on.
Went on to articulate at Illinois State University on a full college scholarship, where I played under the tutelage of Bob Donowall, who was the assistant coach to that guy.
I hear you.
Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And so, played a full, we were independent at that time. I played a full Big Ten schedule. Purdue, played against Mark Aguirre, Terry Cummings. Went on into Atlanta and played in Pro-Am. They call it D1 now, but back then it was Pro-Am, and I played with Dominique Wilkins, Spud Webb.
Yeah,
Tree
you got
Rollins.
You got some height to you too.
I'm 6'8", man.
6'8".
I'm still 6'8".
Standing tall and erected, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm 65 years old, buddy. I've been through some wars out here. So
talk about it now. Now, give me the scoop on the transition from the schooling to the streets
okay,
into
yeah, exactly.
You know.
So the transition was, the breakout for me was I was poor, man.
Poor.
I came from nothing. I came
poverty.
I came out of poverty. I came from a working class family, but we were poor. My mom worked in a hospital as a surgical scrub nurse for 17 years, and my daddy from Cairo, Illinois. Shout out to Illinois and Chicago,
absolutely,
Gary, and all my family.
The Midwest, that's right.
The Midwest is the best, man. We got IU just won the national championship. What's up, dog? From nothing to something, and that's what we are in the Midwest. We're strong, resilient. We fight for everything that we got, and we don't beg for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We go put it on out there and and we go to the chips fall where it may. You know, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, all my boys came out here. Poncho Wright from Indianapolis.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I shout out to Poncho if he's ever see this. He was out of Marshall High School, and Dave Magley here in South Bend. We got you know, the best coach in the world
John.
came out here.
Go to
With John
It's Art Online, ITSARTonline.com. Go ahead. Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, John Wooden, the winningest coach in college football, came out of South Bend, Indiana. So that's where I come from, man. And the transition for me out of Illinois State was the fact that I got put on academic probation, right? So you only get one shot back then. You know, we should have been getting paid NIL money then. You know, so it was just like, you know, it was a blessing, but in disguise, you know, sports is a gangster game, you know? And it's all based on, you know, the art of war, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what my high school coach was about. He was the winningest coach at that time in Indiana history. His name was David Hadaway. 27 All-Americans, you know what I'm saying? Gary Roosevelt. We played hard ball. You know, I came up on the street, and I came up playing on the hard top. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I transitioned out of there, went down to Atlanta. I married my high school sweetheart. Married her, went down to Atlanta. And that was in the early 80s, you know. That's when Freaknik and the explosion of Atlanta and black...
Open up the crack cocaine epidemic.
Yeah,
the drugs.
You know,
and so that's
that's
created...
what broke me in. So what happened,
Talk about
man, I tore my leg up. I had an invite to free agent camp with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But I'm working out at Georgia Tech, and this cat undercut me and blew my leg out. You know, so now I'm really upset, mad. My dream was killed because I can't jump. I had a 42-inch vertical. You know what I'm saying? I had an opportunity to go to the University of Tennessee on a track scholarship. I was a 3-star athlete. Football, basketball, and track. I've been doing this all my life, you know?
Yeah.
I'm committed to this sport thing. You know?
But the setback occurred.
There was no plan B.
I hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
This is the thing.
This was the thing.
Yeah, this was it.
I hear you.
My mentor was here in South Bend was Orlando Woolridge, right? Out of the Bayou country. You know what I'm saying? Kelly Tripucka, Bill Lambier, all them fools, man, we slayed them guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got hurt, and then during rehab, I was put on Percocet, right? So I was put on Percocet, and then I was taking Perc, and then I was shopping around when the doctors wouldn't give me no more, but I'm still trying to face my dream. I had to hit that pill so I could play, but I was tearing up my leg even more. So in that respect, you know, and then as that dream was fading away, you know, I got introduced to cocaine in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, you know what I'm saying? A vicious cycle. I was on, you know, street drugs for a long time, damn near 3 decades. But quite frankly, I made it out of that, man.
And so your choice.
I seen a lot of my boys die. You know, I was almost killed. I was in. I'll give you a story real quick. I was in Techwood Homes. You know, they tore it down now, but that was the first. That was the first housing project in Atlanta, right? That's the first housing project built in the United States. So, you know, I'm going in and out of there, you know, woo, woo, woo. And so I sent them out to go get some. They come back, but I'm saying this is taking too long, and I ain't never been in here that long. So I said, oh no, something wrong. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I felt that spider sense tingling, man, I hit them stairs, and the cat came out from behind the knee wall, hit me in the stomach with a sawed-off shotgun, and said, get your ass back upstairs, Slim. Come get you, because you know what, you done been up in here, and she already told me that, you know, I'm a sucker, you know. So, you know, you gonna come up here and get me, you know. But God works in mysterious ways, man. Because, you know, I'm thinking I'm getting ready to get killed. And it's my fault, you know what I mean? But God is working in life, man, because I came from a good mother and a good father. And, you know, you reap what you sow. So I just, you know, They got me in the room. He got the gun on. He got the shotgun on my head, and I don't see nothing. Now my brain is going into survival mode because everything got dark, and all I seen was the barrel of that shotgun in my face. And then another cat came in, light-skinned brother, you know, looking like Machiavelli or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And nigga said, you know, hey man, you just get undressed. I said, bro, I said, you get undressed first. You know why? Because I am somebody, right? If you had caught me an hour earlier, man, you might have got that 300 or 400 I just jacked off up in there. But right now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got it. So I went into my socket. I had one $20 bill. I threw it up in the air, and then the cat hit me over the head with the shotgun. And I said, hey, man, if you kill me, we married. He said, what you mean we married? I said, because I am somebody, and you ain't going to live another 24, because, you know, they already know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just no random cat, you know what I'm saying? I am somebody. So that was what that is, man. And we've all we dealt with that drug, man. Been in situations, some good, some make it out.
Okay, I'll be right there.
I was fortunate to make it out. A lot of cats, man, you know, they take that deep dive. Okay. And I'm just so grateful, man, for the benevolence of you know, of cats and dudes and mentors and a facility that could help me get up out of my addictive behavior and show me, you know, love and kindness and didn't judge me about, you know, what I am or what I'm doing, but make me see something else. And so came along out of that. I married again, and my wife died from lupus. Okay, she was only 35 years old. She died from lupus, and I had a baby that was only a year and a half old. You know what I mean? So I was in deep depression. You know, I lived in a nice area of Kennesaw, Georgia. I was all over Atlanta.
And about what year was this when you? This was
okay.
When you got remarried?
This was good thing. I came out of it, out of that situation. So 9 years later, I meet my second wife, right? And then we married for 7. We were trying to have a child, but we couldn't, for some reason, or whatever. But, you know, her illness, too. But she was so strong. Her name was Val. And she was a Dillard University graduate, man, you know, high achiever out of Birmingham, Alabama. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm from South Bend, Indiana, but she was beautiful, man. She was my girl. You know what I'm saying? I had my child.
Did your addiction linger?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When you were on that,
even at that time.
And did it escalate to crack cocaine eventually?
Yeah, bro.
Because you look good. You look good for 65. You look really good.
I was doing powder, right?
Powder, yeah.
And then when crack hit in 86, 87, right? You know, I got on that.
The crack epidemic, yeah. That teared up a lot of communities, a lot of families, a lot of young people.
That thing had me, man. You know, that thing had me bad. Man, but I was a working addict. This is the bad part about it, too.
You were working.
I was a working addict because then I had to get a trade, right? So I went into the trades, and I became an interior-exterior painter. And then I moved around in the trades. So I learned carpentry, electrician. I went to work for Otis Elevator. I became an elevator installer. When Atlanta was building the Federal Center, I was able to catch a job with Otis, and then I caught a job with Fuji, doldrums of my addiction. I was still a functional smart cat.
Absolutely. And so today, man, we're dealing with this thing called black fatigue.
Sure.
Black fatigue is basically a condition, a state of mind of trying, yet still it feels like remaining at the bottom of the totem pole.
Well, let me tell you something about that. That is nothing but Eurocentrism right there, bro.
Say it again.
Eurocentric.
Break that down.
Eurocentrism. So it's the white man being right no matter what. Yeah, you can look at it. I didn't go through the whole thing. But basically, they are God on this planet, and especially here in the United States, this is what they consider theirs. You know, when we were going through
Absolutely.
slavery, okay, when we were going through slavery, right? Well, everybody was slavery all over the world, this and that, but did that make it right? You came over here and you brought, you know, disease to the natural man over here. I don't even want to call them Indian. Yeah, that's what y'all name.
The indigenous people.
The indigenous people of the
12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah, of the Western Hemisphere. And so here we go. You know, I don't know nothing about Christopher Columbus, but I know he came over here on some bullshit, right? But
Yeah, real talk. No.
no, I'm trying to make light of it, but I'm a pseudo little historian, man, and I like ancient history, European history. I study arts, you know. I'm a boxer. I'm a martial art. I got a red belt.
Yeah, but you're a very intelligent, intellectual individual.
Well, I just like to be informed, man, before I open my mouth.
Oh, I get it.
Because a lot of people use their intelligence as a weapon too. You know, they entrap you into believing something that's not real. And we have a president of the United States that's just showing you how ignorance can be personified.
Yeah. So, man, I appreciate you, Mark. It's Mark,
sir.
right? And man, we're gonna stop right here, but we're gonna pick up a little later.
I wish we could, man.
Again,
I really appreciate you giving me an opportunity to meet you.
Man, absolutely.
And see your dream, man, because I'm all about this. Like Malcolm said, if you know what I'm saying, if you don't agree with anything, you know what I'm saying, you'll fall for anything. Right?
Yeah. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
And it's real hard. Well, no, it's not. It's more easier now to get information. But the thing of it is, you have to really pocket that information that's trying to get you to somewhere that you want to be and figure out the ins and outs of all that. And you know what I'm saying? I got a long story, man. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm glad I got them battle scars. I call them getaway scars, you know. The surgeon that sewed me up, my head I have 32 stitches across my head, and I had 27 across my brow.
Can't see it today.
And you can't see it. And you know what that was? That was a black plastic surgeon hooked me up.
Wow.
At Grady Memorial Hospital. God bless that brother too.
Praise God.
He was a good one. You can't see it.
Yeah. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels that the excellency of the power might be of God and not of us.
Absolutely,
have a great rest
brother.
of your life, my friend.
And I love you, bro. Thank you so
One
much
love.
for giving me an opportunity just to tell a little bit part of my story. And I'm going to tell all the brothers and sisters out there still struggling, make a way out of no way, because you know why? There is a way. Just keep the faith. Keep pushing.
Keep pushing. Look like you writing on them. You making a creative book yourself.
Absolutely,
and
man. I'm
always a pleasure.
Writing, man. I got a whole page.
For what? What purposes? All that wasted energy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're going to go south on you faster, and you're going to be more mad because you didn't do the due diligence. I got this now. I got the truck. I'm going to get the truck. When I pull up, the signs will be on it. We can park them out there. It's Blind Eye Records and Film Works. We're willing to work with anybody if you don't have any money, but you got to come in and work. You got to come in and do something.
So let's
There's
start.
other groups that'll work with you, but you got to be, and you got to come as a moderate. You can't all this black stuff because blacks don't care nothing about black. Okay.
And you say that one of the most hardest groups to work with is who? Your own people?
Well, the reason, because you see, what happens is, if you get on the internet today, and since you're recording, all you have to do is look at every black organization, every black movement in the country has been destroyed. So what makes you think what you're going to do not being destroyed? So what they did is the last destroying is they went after all these black guys. They started with Bill Cosby, and what does it have to do? Money, sex, and white women. Now they're talking about Tyler Perry. Money, sex, and some guy said he put his hands. Whether he did or not, I don't know. I don't have anything to do with that.
P. Diddy, did he do it?
The problem with P. Diddy is all of Hollywood is that way. You see, you're not looking at this stuff. This has been a an attack to destroy black men.
Sabotaging
Yes.
a culture
And
of people.
Did P. Diddy do a lot of stuff? Yes. And the blacks now that are coming out, you have to also look at they're not making as many black movies now. You have to ask yourself why. You got all these blacks that had talent. How come they haven't put together their own?
But you got a lot of white movies.
No,
Whole lot.
You can't get concerned because you're not a part of that. See, you're already independent. The only way for you to do this is what you're doing now is being independent. You have to start small. You have to stay small and grow. But you keep wanting to run. I'm telling you, you go and do it. You got to find other people that think like you do. You got to get 6 or 7, even if they don't have any money, even if they don't have any equipment. Now you have 6 or 7 people that are actors. How you gonna put them in the film? I'm telling you, they're not responsible. When the call comes to shoot, they're not even gonna show up. They're gonna disappoint you. You gotta have some money. Man, I've been at this a long time.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
whole family.
Godfather.
I'm telling you, and they're gonna, because another reason they can't help you, because if you're right, they're gonna get mad at you because you're right, and now you got a bubble. See, black people don't mind eating shit, as long as it's the top piece of shit.
Say that again.
Black people don't mind eating shit, as long as it's the top piece of shit. See, this thing is really complicated. So you have to be really careful how you're trying to organize it. You got to bring some folks together. You got to sit down, just calm down. What is your idea? Tell me what you want to. Okay, if we do my idea, will you work on it? They'll say yes. Now you have a crew. Because you have to find people that think like you do. How you gonna be out there with no money, no organization, no skills, no equipment, and think, okay. It's the same thing with the little guys going down in the room. They're a rapper. When they get done, 95% of the people in the record business don't make any money. That's when they used to sell product. They're not selling product now. Everything is digital. Right? There's no money in it.
That's why you mentioned about the newspapers and
Well, no,
various.
what you have to do is you have to be able to first have something concrete they can touch.
Tangible.
You can move them to the website, but I'm telling you where you're making your mistake. You got to get some people, 7, 8 people. We pass out flyers. You got to calm down. You pass out flyers. Do you want to make film? Would you like to be in a film society? Do you think about you could work with somebody? And the people will come up to you. It's just like you trying to pick a girl. I tell women, if you want a good guy, go with men who are working. Right? When you go where they're working, have a lunch for you and have a lunch for them. When you sitting there eating, and don't put them nasty clothes on where your breasts are all falling out. You're showing your crack in your ass and the rest of that bullshit. You gotta sit down because we're really an extremely conservative people. If that's the case, then why don't none of the churches get together? Mm-hmm. If Jesus was the answer, we got number churches, and we're more screwed up now than we've ever been.
Hello.
You have to build a system. Okay? All them guys running their mouth, I'm telling you. And if you're trying to get somebody to do something, you have to find guys that are busy. You have to find men and women that are consistent, at least getting up every day going to work. You cannot take homeless guys. You can't take people that'll give you 20, 30 seconds of their time to verbally masturbate. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you.
You said you did time?
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, in Jackson. Jackson, Michigan.
I could imagine. And why did you do that time? What happened?
I cut dude's hand off with a chainsaw.
Straight up.
Yeah, he was fucking.
It must have been something he deliberately did to you.
We deliberately messed with. I'm from South Bend. This was in Michigan.
Okay.
He could constantly, if anybody here from Michigan, man, we gonna have a problem. Okay, we gonna have a problem as soon as I get outside and get my hand on the chainsaw. And I showed him what kind of problem it was. If any damn thing his ass told me, I gave his ass disability. Run me my damn bread.
What?
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying I'm the baddest nigga in town, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm they don't take an ounce of energy to leave a motherfucker alone. When you see me coming down the street, if I get on the other side of the street, that means I don't fuck with you. I don't know your name. I ain't trying to. I can care less about where you going, what you doing, where you live. I don't
Leave
care.
you alone.
Leave me the hell alone.
Mm-hmm.
It don't take no energy to leave somebody alone.
That make a lot of sense.
It's common sense. It'd be an easier place to live. If everybody just left, everybody,
I was just getting ready to say that. And so when you did those 4 years, you know what I'm saying, they sat you down.
I straightened myself out.
You said you did what? You repented?
Yeah, I straightened myself out and I said the hell with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been getting in no trouble and all that old funny ass shit. I'm too damn old. I'm an old ass man now. It's time me to sit my old ass down.
How old are
Find
you?
me some chicken. I'm about 17 and a half. Yeah, I'm going on 18 and a half, but well, it's a long story. It was leap year, so
Yeah.
it was leap year. Well, that's my story, and I'm gonna stick to it.
All right.
When they come and get asking questions, you know, I don't tell them nobody. I don't tell them nobody. Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's how they go.
Yeah.
That's how they be.
Man, but you know what? Acting up. That's what you be doing, man. Man, but you know what? It's been mad pleasure, man, with you, man.
Oh, most definitely.
And until we see each other again, man. Do you got anything you would like to say to the youth?
Man,
to the
everybody,
youth.
man. God bless y'all, man. Think about what you put out. You can get it double back. Think about it first. It's simple. Don't take an ounce of energy to leave somebody alone. And if you wake up in the morning just to go out and act the damn fool, do this world a favor and kill yourself because you're taking up room for somebody else.
Don't
Just
kill
one thing.
yourself.
Yeah,
but
kill yourself.
get yourself some help. Change.
But you wake up in the morning and you continue doing the exact same thing, well, I'm going to go over there and fuck with Tyrone because I ain't doing nothing else.
I hear what you're saying.
You need to, let me rephrase that, remove yourself away from around normal people. Because everybody basically is kind of struggle and make it. And they're making it harder and harder every single day. And people still out here acting a damn fool. What's happening, OG? Man, keep my here to bull.
What's up, Smoke?
Something good.
I see you, man. Chilling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'ma holler at you.
All right,
Hey, yeah, that's my shit. What you say? I
Your
like how you...
struggle is not my struggle. My struggle is not your struggle. Your struggle might be harder than my struggle. But we all struggling through something. Period. When you all boy, everything could be fun and dandy, and you got a fat booty bitch at home with some chicken wings and a scary movie. But in the back of your head, man, I don't know how I'm gonna pay the electric bill. My struggle ain't your struggle. That's it.
But
If
we all
everybody
in the
think
struggle.
same, if everybody would think the same way, all it takes is to fall back for a minute and look. I'm not gonna do that no more. I know that's gonna send me to jail. My son just got 30 years in Jackson with the AK. I told his dad, don't go up there. All right, Pop, I'll be back. 30 years. And this was just last week. Just
What?
last week.
So he got 30 years.
30 years, carrying an AK. That's it.
He must have had some previous, maybe was he on probation or parole or something like that?
No.
But I guess an AK, 47.
Assault rifle with a banana clip.
Yeah, but if he ain't did nothing, that 30 years
Well,
is too much.
No, but check it. No, check it, because he had just got caught up here in New Carlisle with a gun. Just got bonded out for that. Then took his ass up to Michigan and got caught up over there. So I done already faced the nation. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't gonna never see him again. Now I took my ass up there, and I don't want to go up there because it's gonna remind me of when I was there. That's it.
Like you said, man, Pops is getting too old for all that,
Man, come on,
all
man.
that unnecessary, you know what I'm saying,
yeah, that's it.
whatnots.
Tell me something good, Dookie.
You got it?
Which way you going, though? You ain't heard from Pop?
You know, but life gon' do what it do. I see you. Life. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Make 'em clap to this. What's this?